Live and direct, this is Citizen Information Network. In LGEA Primary School, the base of one of 8 IDP, that is Internal Displaced Persons Camp in Benue State. This is Guma local government, and here we are in Bajimba, the headquarters of Guma local government, where we are here to meet with people who are affected with the herdsman killings as it displaced them from their homes and farms, for them to be settled here by the government to be able to cater for their needs day in, day out. Join me as we talk to some of these people and how they have been able to cope with life outside their own home. My name is Dr. Squared, and this is Citizen Information Network. There's an initiative going on, global fight against malnutrition in Benue State Internal Displaced Persons Camps, and we are here with one of the persons in charge of the one man, one egg, one woman, one egg initiative. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
Ma, one man, one egg, one woman, one egg initiative. Please, can you give enlightenment into what it entails?
Well, the campaign is the initiative of Her Excellency, the wife of the Governor of Benue State, Dr. Eunice Otom, and in partnership with the Office of the Governor on Food and Nutrition Security and the State Emergency Management Agency. The goal is to combat malnutrition in the IDPs camps. There are over 80,000 children in these camps, and we've conducted nutrition assessments based on the WHO global standards. And the survey indicates that about 23.6% of these children are malnourished, while 30% are stunted compared to standard for normal growth for children in other countries. And so this initiative is to tackle malnutrition head-on. One egg provides 7 grams of protein. That's equivalent to 1 cup of milk. In other words, fresh milk, pasteurized, 8 ounces of milk provide also 7 grams of protein. As you probably know, in many countries where they have ranches, fresh milk is easily available, pasteurized. Unfortunately, in Nigeria, we don't have ranches. We have no ranches here in Benue. They're just being established right now. So the easiest way for these children to get protein in a small quantity is to give them 1 egg. And that's the essence of the campaign. Benue is a population of almost 6 million. If 1 million people, we give 1 egg a month, even a month, many of these kids will be able to get 1 boiled egg 2 to 3 times a week. And so that's all we're asking. We're not asking for too much, just 1 egg per person at a time to combat malnutrition here. The children are improving. This campaign is almost 3 months old. And so we have before and after pictures of the children. We assess them on a monthly basis, and the children are improving. Of course, because the attacks have continued, we have more children coming into the camps. So the fight continues. Again, it's the initiative of the wife of the governor, Dr. Eunice Otom, in partnership with the Office of the Principal Special Assistant to the Governor on Food and Nutrition Security and the State Emergency Management Agency. And I must say that the people of Benue State have been doing very well coming through to make sure that the fight against malnutrition goes on. The federal government has been helping, the state government has been helping, the NGOs have been helping, and like you have here, the SSG celebrating his birthday here with the IDPs, and that's why you see a lot of eggs also going around. The kids are very excited. So basically, that's what the campaign is about. We have a medical team on the ground. We have medications that are available to the children, malaria, measles, diarrhea, stomach aches, all kinds of things. So Governor Samuel Otom has made sure that the provisions here in the camps take care of the problems. Talking about the health of the people, The other foods that are also provided, there are beans that are provided, milk is being provided together with rice, and so that when they eat these foods, they get some protein, which they have not been getting, they wouldn't have gotten otherwise. And so the programs that are going on, particularly in the area of health, the medical doctors that come to the camp, nurses, and medical staff to take care of their medical issues. As you know, malnutrition triggers all kinds of medical problems, and so that's why it's important to combat it up front and head on to make sure that these children live long enough to leave the camps when the neighborhoods are safe. You know, the children here, some of them will end up, they'll grow up, you know, to be governors, senators, and who knows, even the president can come out of here. So that's why it's important to take good care of them. And our governor has been doing an awesome job, a great job, making sure that these people stay alive long enough to go back to their homes. The same way he's working very hard to make sure that there is peace and security in the state for them to eventually go home. We must also thank the security personnel who are working very closely with the state government to bring peace back into particularly Guma and Logo and other parts of Benue State.
Local Government Education Authority Primary School, here in Gbajimba, the headquarters of Guma Local Government, where we have internally displaced persons camps. This is one of 8 internally displaced persons camps in Benue State, and we have a person who is affected with the crisis going on between the herders and the farmers, and he's going to lead us into his experience before and now that's in this camp. Now, well done, bros. What will be your name?
My name is Martins.
Martins.
Martins Agabi.
From which village?
Bajimba.
Bajimba village.
Akko.
Akko village, Abi?
Yes.
Now, what will lead you to this camp?
Na Fulani pursue me.
How?
Yeah.
Well, how it happen? How the Fulani pursue you?
They don't carry gun come from my village.
Okay.
That's why I run.
You run?
Yeah.
You will tell us some things what happened for that your village that time before una run come here?
Yes.
Oh yeah, tell us now.
They don't kill my brother from my village. That's why I run come from Bajimba here.
Now because of Fulani, na them pursue us.
If you tell us little about what happened that time, will lead you to this place?
Yes.
Oh yeah, tell us now.
They come pursue us for that our village. Okay. They come begin the shoot some us, then kill them for that village, and I make them us along with the children come back from Bajimba.
How you content they cope with how na take they survive and they chop every day for here?
I go to them, they take care of us. If not, they no carry anything to come here. Na go to them, they give us small something they chop here.
Okay. Now, if una not go fit go back to our village for now, ba?
People where them go say it's no good to go there. Plan it, then they come small some, then they come. They work inside our village.
Which farm you they farm? Which crop you they plant?
They plant beneseed and yam and cassava and some kuleke and milk.
Okay. Now you're picking with this, Abi?
Yes, then there's 7. Some dead there.
Now Fulani pursue us.
How?
How
Fulani pursue now?
We don't know the meaning why they pursue us.
How it happen now? It was say some people go talk say they come their farm, their cattle enter there. When I will pursue them, they will kill. What happen for our own village?
Then they kill us.
Say what you na do?
They know why we do it. They don't give us the reason.
They don't give us the reason.
Yeah.
But how did they come? They take up for this camp now. How did they take the chop?
We don't get any chop, sir.
You know they chop here.
We get so far well.
Now since when you done there? Here?
We there here within 6 months now.
Now 6 months you don't stay here. And you know they chop anything.
We chop small, but we so far.
Na Fulani people now them pursue me.
When they say you do,
They don't tell me anything. As they come now, then they key. Now I run away, come here.
You can't run away, come here.
Yes, sir.
And how you can't they cope for this camp?
Huh?
How you they cope for this camp? How you they survive now?
No, I was so far here now, not the print. So that chop more than they give us most money with the chop.
Because of a Fulani crisis that engulfed Benue State since January 2018.
So can you give us an insight about the happenings that leads to the Fulani herdsmen and why on a day here, especially some certain things, so that people will understand directly from the typical Benue man?
Well, from the typical Benue man, I can say it's because of a land dispute, if I can put it, because of too much population of Benue State and the persistent occurrence of crisis in Benue State between the herders and the farmers. And then there was this law being enacted by the state government that ranches should be established in all strategic areas so as to curtail the menace of frequent crises. And so the opponent, which is the herders, could not accept that in good faith. And so one day, while the farmers are on their farms working, they came and started sporadic shooting where one person was gunned down. And that gave a spark to this mayhem we're witnessing today. And that leads to the displays of some of us, which we've been camped here by the state government.
How has life been surviving in this place?
Life has been so sympathetic. We are facing a lot of hardship, especially now that rain has set in. We have, a mental trauma, seeing back at the picture of what we've been doing, using our instrument to farm so as to earn a living. There's no way for that. And coming to the physical environment where you see when it rains, it becomes very moldy, as you can see, and the accommodation is very much a problem here, where you see about 20 persons or 30 or more than that being choked up in a room, and some have managed to stay out while one bit of rain outside and one on one person. So it's very sympathetic that mosquitoes feed on us all over. As you can watch the environment, you can see mosquito nets all around hanging around the camp and trying to spend the night, which is very, very, sympathetic, as I keep saying.
So what has the government been doing to ameliorate this process?
Well, the government has done a lot, but as Oliver Twist can say, we need more of the government effort, because the provision of food we've been surviving on is through the government, which is coming through the SEMA. And we thank other organizations on a personal note who comes here to, donate in one way or the other. We have a clinic being established here, which we've been taking our patients here, and there are latrines around, which were being established by the government. We use them successfully. And also there is a security, which is more paramount. The security are always up and doing to make sure we survive. And that's why we are here. And so I can say the government has done a lot.
Like how many villages did this camp now? How many villages do we have in this camp?
I cannot give you...
how many can you just say? I've heard of Akko and I've heard of Akko.
Okay, approximately I can say...
Can you just name some of the villages who have members here?
We have Ancha village, which is here, Akahena, which is the village of the former head of service, and then we have Akuroko. They are here. We have Tomota, they are here. We have Tomongi, we have Usenda. You can mention them. That's the little I can mention.
Those are typically thief land.
They are typically thief land, as you said.
I'm from Tomongi.
Tomongi. Okay. Wetin you be farmer too?
Oh yes.
Now, wetin cause the issue wey lead una to this camp?
Na Fulani people.
Okay.
Na Fulani people kill us.
They kill una people.
Oh yes.
Now why una run comot? Wetin be the cause?
Anyway, you know Fulani people, they are not one way to work farmer side. I think you understand me.
Yes, sir.
So when we plant something, then we'll go eat, finish, gone. So then finish now. when we start talking with them, then we carry gun, kill us. I make me alone come here.
Okay.
I think you understand me.
Yeah. Which farm, Baba? Which plant, Baba? They farm? Which plant?
The farm, rice farm, yam and guinea corn, and some soybean, rice. We thank God, thank our government too much, because our government did give us food and some many things to eat here. But one funny thing is that when they carry government give us something here, some way they were living here, then they carry the thing. Oh, they never give us plenty. Understand me? Even clothes, then we carry the clothes, go outside.
We have here the official of the State Emergency Management Authority who is in charge of this camp. We will meet him and he will tell us some certain things we need to know about what is obtainable and the activities of the government in this camp. Well done, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
What is the name, sir?
My name is Matthew Asagagbewa.
And what's your role in this camp, sir?
My role is I'm the camp commandant.
You the camp commandant in this camp?
Yes.
Okay. Can you just give us enlightenment into what this camp is all about and what has been going on in this camp?
Actually, I appreciate the state government very well. The state government has been doing well to the IDP, and I appreciate the NGOs that have been doing well, bringing a lot of little materials into this camp. So, and the problem there is that most of the IDP, they are here, and most of them they are farmers, and they want to go back to various homes so that they can go back and start farming. And we are still trying to appeal to the state government so that they can provide enough security so that the farmers will go back to their various homes. Life is not, but actually we are still appealing to the state government so that they can provide enough security so that they will go back to their various homes and start farming. Yes.
How has this displacement of these people affected? How has it affected the economy of this state?
Actually, affect the economy of this state because the Benue state is the food basket of the nation, and a lot of children here, most of them they're not going back to school again. And most of them they are final years, or most of them they are graduates. They got admission in the university and they cannot go back. So that's the challenges we're facing.
So what's your advice to the internally displaced persons themselves?
My advice to them, they should remain calm. The state government is trying their best, and the federal government too, so that they will go back to their various places. So they say remain calm.
I'm from Tomota.
Tomota?
Yes.
Tomota far from here, be they close?
It's from near boundary, our boundary from Nasarawa.
Okay, now boundary with Nasarawa. Okay, what did they happen for na village where make una come here?
It's Fulani. Farm pursue us.
What they say una do?
They say we no do farm. If we do farm, then we'll come and eat. Then pursue us for gun. At around 5 o'clock like this, when we dey sleep, you just come pursue us.
What till you dey farm? What till you dey farm?
At the farm, millet, yams, soya bean, corn.
I farm rice, maize, corn, beans, yam.
What did come happen for your village? Why you no fit farm again?
This Fulani pursue us, these classes.
What did I say happen? Why did they pursue now?
They are starting killing us. We don't even know what happened before.
As una come dey this camp now, wetin una dey chop? How una dey survive?
We are eating rice. They give us rice, beans.
So who dey provide the chop? Where una dey chop?
Government provide the chop for us.
The chop dey dey enough for una to dey survive?
It dey enough to us now.
Now we have a reverend father here who is involved in the activities of the government and the activities of the persons who are affected to explain some certain things to us. Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
What's the name, sir?
Reverend Father Solomon Ukeyima.
Okay, sir. Is your parish somewhere around there, sir?
Yes, I worked in Guma for about 8 years and I've been displaced 3 times.
Okay, sir. Can you give us a little experience about what's going on here?
Yeah, I hear there are people who have no homes because their ancestral homes were invaded by the Fulani, militant Fulani herdsmen, and so they are found succor where we are now. This is a primary school, and has become their camp, has become their home. And we are here under the instance of the Secretary to the State Government, who has come to relieve their pains by giving them some materials. So our appeal to the federal government, to our president, is that we are grateful that he has started righting the wrongs of the past. He just celebrated Abiola. We want him to right the wrongs of the present. Let us go back home. The invaders should be sent back and we'll go back to our ancestral home. If he has done that for the past and he does this for the present, then the future is going to be good.
All right, if he has done that for the past and he's going to do this for the present, the future is going to be good, and the people that are displaced from their homes can go back to their village. This is LGEA IDP camps in Banjimba here, Gumalawa government area of Benue State.
Kwa